Hi there! Welcome to Apple World. Meagan Good and Devon Franklin are separating after 9 years of marriage, and Meagan has at last discovered that Devon left her. What's more, the explanation will make you extremely upset. So after 9 years of marriage, Meagan Good and her better half, Devon Franklin, are currently tapping out and they are getting a separation. I'm not going to mislead anyone. This one sort of damaged me since I truly felt that they were one of only a handful of exceptional couples that were really going to endure forever. Hollywood has very few long-term relationships, yet I just felt like this would have been one of only a handful of exceptional special cases. You know, they were together for quite a long time, and they never had any embarrassment or anything of the sort, which is really uncommon for two individuals who are in media outlets. That is to say, even Beyonce and Jay Z have had too much open show and embarrassment. So it's truly great that Meagan and Devon oversaw 9 years without a chaotic show. So only a little foundation data before we jump into the separation show. Devon and Meagan knew one another nonchalantly for several years before they began dating, since they ran in similar circles in Hollywood. In any case, they initially began dating after they chipped away at the 2011 romantic comedy Bouncing the Brush. Their relationship was adorable for some reasons, particularly on the grounds that Meagan realized that Devon was the ideal one for her. She was very open about this, and in later years, Meagan even revealed that she realized that Devon had been her significant other for quite a long time before Devon even asked her out. She guaranteed that God had told her this. As I said, their relationship was adorable. They looked great together and everything. However, even simultaneously, something about their relationship appeared to be somewhat off to me. However, I'll get into that later in any case. On June 16, 2021, Meagan and Devon commended their 10th anniversary, with Meagan keeping in touch with my first love, my better half, and their accomplice. Cheerful commemoration. This makes number 9 and an unending length of time to go. I love you with everything within me in this life and the following. Devon composed. Do you have any idea what today is? It's our commemoration, made for yourself and me. So from these posts, I believe that it's almost certainly the case that they were still a lot in love and blissful in their marriage. Either that or they were faking it for the camera, which is something that happens more frequently than you can imagine in Hollywood. Likewise, on December 20, 2021, Meagan took to her Instagram stories and posted a statement that read, "Mending isn't pretty, yet the opposite side is cracking delightful." Fans felt that this was odd, however. Relatively few individuals believed that this was in any capacity a reference to her marriage or relationship with her significant other. For this reason, it was astonishing for fans all around the world when Devon and Meagan reported their separation on December 21, 2021, definitely. It actually makes me extremely upset to consider it. Taking to Instagram, the two of them posted this charming image of both of them and subtitled it. After much petition and thought, we have chosen to go into our future independently, perpetually associated. We celebrate nearly 10 years of marriage together and an affection that is timeless. There's nobody to blame. We accept that this is the best part of the advancement of our affection. We are unimaginably grateful for the extraordinary years we've spent together as a couple. We are additionally very appreciative to God for the declaration being made inside us both, and for gifting our lives to one another. You folks, this is simply so miserable. I assume somebody is cleaving onions or something since I realize that I am not crying. Fans are likewise disheartened by this news, and one tweeted, "I'm still not over Meagan Good and Devon Franklin getting a separation. I'm miserable." Different fans have called attention to the fact that this separation simply demonstrates that no one has every one of the responses. Somebody composed, "Devon Franklin and Meagan Good's separation ought to make you simply implore your own requests and make the right decision in your own connections." What's more, another person said that Meagan Good and her better half swear that they have the keys to life and marriage. Presently, we are right here. They were composing a wide range of books, talks, and some more. That is the reason you can't glamorize individuals' connections. You've just got to do what you do. Everyone else's way ain't something very similar. At any rate, as I said, this is totally surprising to fans, however, Assuming I'm totally genuine here, I can't say that I'm completely amazed. Furthermore, I will let you know, folks, why. As far as one might be concerned, Meagan and Devon have not been spotted out together as of late, and they likewise haven't been posting any affectionate stuff on Instagram throughout recent months. I realize that not every person likes to post photos of their accomplices on the web. However, Meagan and Devon used to do that, so it was somewhat peculiar that they had recently halted. Additionally, there were reports that, way back toward the beginning of November, Meagan had quit wearing her wedding band and was acting single. So assuming you gather 2 and 2 into a single unit, you will get 4. It has likewise now been uncovered that they have been isolated since August 2021, and it is noteworthy that they figured out how to stay quiet about that partition up to this point. Yet on the grounds that they're isolated doesn't imply that they have meat or ill will, on the grounds that on December 3, 2021, Devon presented this on Instagram to compliment Meagan on the arrival of her new show, Harlem. Something intriguing is that, contrary to what many individuals initially expected, it just so happens that Devon was the person who petitioned for legal separation and not Meagan. So for what reason did Devon leave Meagan Great, who is a lovely and provocative lady that numerous men on the planet could do anything for? All in all, a complete wacko? Indeed, by day's end, it boils down to a certain something, and that is contrariness. Do you all remember how I said that something appeared to not quite be right about the relationship all along? Okay, so you all presumably know this, Devon. He is a pastor in a congregation, and that implies that he is extremely strict. By examination, Meagan was not so strict when they initially began dating, combined with the fact that she was an entertainer who frequently needed to be at the center of attention, and furthermore needed to take on certain jobs that were, we should simply say, not extremely strict. This was the main sign that their relationship would have been extremely challenging. Be that as it may, all along, the two of them needed to make a ton of compromises for the relationship. Meagan needed to go abstinent, despite the fact that that was never her thing prior to meeting Devon, and Devon needed to become acclimated to the way that Meagan was dependably in the public eye, and that she drank and smoked, despite the fact that that wasn't the sort of lady that he would go for in any case. Meagan quit any pretense of smoking, and that is incredible for her well-being. However, by the day's end, she had done that to satisfy Devon. Devon, then again, needed to surrender his fantasies about marrying a very strict spouse who would watch out for his service. What's more, Meagan changed in accordance with being the spouse of a priest. As I said, they surrendered a ton for the relationship, and there is just so much that you can change about yourself before you quit being who you genuinely are. Furthermore, toward the day's end, I think this exact thing occurred between them. Aside from the similarity issue, there is also the way that Meagan was harassed by individuals from the congregation. She was continually determined for everything, from the manner in which she dressed to the film jobs that she took on and essentially all the other things. Simply investigate this clasp of a lady censoring Meagan for her outfit. I was at the supermarket, and I took a gander at a newspaper kiosk, and I saw you, and you had your bosoms on. So we will conceal, correct? We will cover Stand By For a moment. Stand by for a moment. Stand by for a moment. No, 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 no. No, that ain't. No, that isn't what we're hanging around for. She won't conceal. She will wear what she needs to wear for the sake of Jesus. So be it. Presently, what I will say is that I truly like the way that Devon supported Meagan on the grounds that the ladies certainly went too far. At the end of the day, I comprehend that there are assumptions about how a pastor's better half ought to dress. Yet judging and being mean isn't the method for fixing things. Amendments can be made with adoration, not cruel remarks. By the day's end, I felt like the reactions had an enormous influence on the separation since there is just so much that an individual can take before getting exhausted. Meagan additionally had been very open about how she was never made to feel comfortable in the congregation, which is essentially awful in light of the fact that the congregation is one spot where no one ought to at any point feel unwanted. She even discovered that she had begun going to chapel less. What's more, This simply demonstrates that the reactions were getting to her. Eventually, I feel that this and the expansion of the contradiction are the significant justifications behind the separation. Toward the day's end, perhaps separate was the most ideal choice for them.